Oh, we're going full screen Fett?
Of course.
It's treason. Look at that. Look at oh my god, did you see that? I don't even know what that was.
I believe you will bring balance to the force.
Look at lightning effect.
Do it.
That's $90 all day, right?
Like that, with that voice.
Rip into it.
That's perfect.
Don't forget, Toy Migos, They're Not Dolls, every Thursday night, 8:15 p.m. Ho, ho, ho. Hey guys, what's up? It's the one and only Fallen Fett here to remind you to check out the Boba Squadron found on Toying Around's YouTube channel. Join Kevin, Yoko, Paul, and myself as we break down the latest Star Wars episodes, news, and much, much more. And go to heroesvillains.com, use our code BOBA20, and receive 20% off your next order. Plus, it's stackable. Check it out. They have great merch, represent your favorite fandom, plus more. And don't forget to tune in to the Boba Squadron. Peace. Hey guys, hello and what's up, and welcome to another episode of the Fallen Fett Chronicles. That's right, it's Wednesday once again. Welcome to Hump Day. We are almost to the weekend. These weeks are just flying by, and the weather and the earthquakes does not make it any easier. This is episode 127. I'm chilling by my lonesome tonight. We got Yoko and Tommy in Japan. Like the real Japan, and Dario has to work tonight, so you get a show of just me. So let's break out the questions, let's break out the subjects that we want to talk about. We'll go over it, we can answer questions, we can do what you guys want to do. I mean, we'll let it roll this way. Of course, there's always something to talk about, like how the heck are you? How was your week, Federation? How are you guys doing? I am here. I did get sick last week. Now that sick has turned basically into like a mild cold. I don't know if it's allergies or what it is, but it's not good. I do sound a little bit nasally. That's because today, I guess the wind decided to pick up. So it went from hot for like 2 weeks straight to now it was just a blustery day in the 100-acre woods here. And it was pretty bad. My allergies are going crazy. Ryla, little baby Riley, got hit in the face today with bringing in the trash cans. The wind was so strong, knocked her in the face, and it was a bloody mess everywhere. She had blood going up the driveway, all over her shirts. No broken nose, thank God. But yes, she was a victim to the wind today. What else happened today? I almost fell at work, but I was okay. That's how windy it was today. It was pretty bad. The week, let's see. Got sick, did that. What else? Corinne had an event, watched some shows. What's worth your watch? Definitely Black Mirror. That was good. You know what though? Do not watch season 7, episode 1. I wish I was told this. It's kind of gut wrenching to say the least. Like, definitely a real scenario possibility that could happen. And so it just kind of hit a little hard. And then, we stopped that one and then watched the other episodes. They were all pretty good, but I would watch that one last, so it doesn't happen to you like it happened to us, kind of thing. Let's see, an episode involving the Mandela effect. I'm all there for that, trying to give the reasoning why behind it. I'm all for it. Have you heard of any good Mandela effects lately? Mandela effects is taken off right now of like being cool, and everybody's posting like all the old ones. There are still some new ones popping up here and there. So if you have one you want to talk about it, drop in the comments. I'll go over it. What else was there? And then there was just some really good stories. We go back to some older episodes. So that was a lot of fun where we had to watch one beforehand and then watch the second part. So that was really good. I thought it was okay. It was, I love those. They remind me of the old Amazing Stories by Steven Spielberg, like the Twilight Zone, but basically like brought up to, 2025 for us. So that was a good show. What else did I see? Can't remember. We got WrestleMania this weekend. If you missed last week's show, it was a great time. Had a bunch of people on, and we went over our predictions. And there has been more added to the card here. So this weekend should be interesting, starting with Friday from SmackDown, and then Saturday day 1 and Sunday night day 2. Hopefully I'll get a chance to catch it all, and then we can bring some guests back, and we'll go over all the stuff that happened and what there was. So, yeah, WrestleMania this weekend. Wow. Lots of people visiting Disneyland right now. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to go. There was lots of news coming from the parks, a little how we do Disney action here. And there was a naked man walking on top of the roof of Tiana's restaurant and in New Orleans Square. That was wild. I've actually seen more and more video on it. I don't even understand how the dude got up in some of the areas where he was. Like, how do you end up on the roof? He was on some of the windowsills, which are like restricted or kind of like that Club 33 access. Totally, completely naked. Wow. That is crazy. I think that's like the second time within a year that somebody's been naked running around the park. Yeah, that was the news coming out of there. The Power of the Force, Season of the Force. Sorry, Power of the Force was the toy line. Season of the Force is going on, and it's in full effect. They've actually even dropped the Tauntaun popcorn bucket early. Gonna have to try and check that out as well. We do have a friend of the show who has already asked me to pick him up one. And there's tons of merch out there from Disney itself to her universe and much, much more. This one has been probably the biggest Season of the Force that I can remember. And I'm glad the way that they're attacking it and all that they're doing. Star Wars Nights is also going on. The very first night didn't go so well. There's a brand new show of the Luke Skywalker saga story that they tell in Batuu with projections on the wall. And it wasn't working. There was no sound. They tried it again twice. The projections weren't working. And that's kind of a bummer for you to pay that extra money for those special event tickets. And you were there for specifically to watch something and it didn't happen. I mean, I know it does happen, but unfortunately, that was night 1. Now it seems to be up and running and it's all good. And lots of great costumes coming out of there. If you checked out Toy Migos, you'll see that I did get an early anniversary gift and I had my saber busted out. Corinne got me one off of Temu. It is the Luke Skywalker replica. It's an RGB. It's pretty awesome. Hooks up to your phone, does all sorts of effects and everything. I love it. I'm definitely going to be taking it to the park next time. It's ventured me off into this rabbit hole of looking at all those sabers, like NeoPixels and everything. And I think I'm going to try and get one of those next. Those are really cool and do lots of effects. This thing is loaded with effects and able to carry around with you around the park and enjoy. And it's a lot of emotion effects, which is a lot of fun. I've learned a lot. I was studying that this weekend. And that's about it. Pretty much in a nutshell, we'll check in with the Federation. I do hope that if they're rewatching this, Tommy and Yoko, that you guys are having a blast in Japan. But my question is, all these people are over there in Japan. When the hell is Celebration? Because like I haven't even seen anything or gone over it. It's just, when does that start? Is that this weekend? Like finally? I know a lot of people went there to go sightseeing. RMD is there also. I believe they're all hanging out today, as a matter of fact. Ryan Dole, the whole crew is there, and tons of people are going to be having a blast at Celebration. But when does this mug start? When are we going to get all this great news and hopefully some new Star Wars content coming out of the show? Andor does start next week, season 2, and there's been tons of previews and commercials for that. It looks like it's going to be great. What else is there? If you don't know about Andor, the good thing about that is going to be 3 episodes a night, almost each one being up into an hour, and they're going to do year segments. So it's going to be, this year, then that year, and supposedly it's going to end all the way up into Rogue One, like immediately go into Rogue One, just how, spoiler, Rogue One ended and was immediately cut into Star Wars: A New Hope, which was, I loved it. It made it fresh and new and exciting, and so I can't wait to check that out. But that's all we got. Tons of merch at Celebration as well that just keeps dropping, and like they have their official site go up. So if you go to celebrationjapan.com, you'll be able to see all the official posters and artwork that is up, and t-shirts and hoodies, so on and so forth, that you are able to order. But then other companies are also pushing all their stuff out there. So it's going to be a pretty awesome weekend. So I hope they're having fun. They check that out. Dario, I miss you. And then once again, thank you to everybody who showed up last week. And we got to go over some of the stuff for WrestleMania. It was a lot of fun, exciting show. We rolled really long, but it was a nonstop conversation, and I always enjoy that. So let's check in with the Federation and see what's going on tonight. See how you guys are, who's here, who's joining us. We got Mark Rose in the house. Yo, what's up? How are you? We got Marcus here, the #1 moderator. What's up, Marcus? How's it going? Toy Rensu, what's up, nerds? What's up? Winger Lose, hello. How are you? Didn't realize there was a live stream until I saw Cheney on Between Two Sentinels. Cheney out there whoring himself out. He just shows up on everything now, huh? Is he? It's free to come over here too if he wants when they're done. What's up to Between Two Sentinels? Let's see. Get cut down, kid. Ernie there, not dolls 2025. Oh, yeah. With the new saber, there's a lot of kids going to be getting cut for sure. Juan Mega Man Puerto Rico. Hola, what's up? What's up, Juan? How are you tonight? Rick Jones is in the house. What's up, peeps? How are you? What's up, Winger Lose? That's right. By the way, I made some new bingo cards. So if you would like one, let me know. Hell yeah. If you don't know, go hit up Marcus's Instagram page. When we get done with the show, I'll put it in my story so you guys can get a hold of him. He did make bingo cards for the show so that when certain things happen, you can play along. Kind of like Paul's drinking game, and he has like that, but a bingo card right there in front of you. It's a lot of fun. He did a great job. So that's awesome. I'm going to have to check these out. Send me a couple so I can see them. Sonic Rockman X. Hi, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Hope all is well. Yeah, we're hanging in here. Last week didn't go too well. I took some time off, feeling a little bit better, and started another week. Evil Diva's in the house on the way home. Thanks, babe. Be safe. Santo1414. Hey there. How's it going? Sonic says Yoko still in Japan. Yep. I thought she was in Japan for just 1 week. No, dude. Like, people are going. I know some people that are going for a month. Yoko, I believe, is like 2 weeks. Tommy is like a little bit over 2 weeks. Everybody has made this just a full-blown event like they should. I'm super jealous. And I do love all the content and all their Instagram stories that everybody's showing. Hello, Rick Jones. Mark, what's up, Zap? How are you? How was your week? Hi, boils and ghouls. What's up? Mark Zappia, enjoying the new ride out there. How's that going? Mark, we need to get Alex to watch the show, man, so we can send him a shout out too and say what's up. Then hopefully he won't kill us and take us off of his list. You know what I'm saying? What? Yeah, babe. Sorry. Riley, bringing in the trash cans. Wynn caught the lid, slapped her in the face, knocked her out. Immediately, blood everywhere, blood on her shirt, blood up the driveway. You'll see it when you get home. And her septum's okay. Not a broken nose. Woo! Thank God. Or she would have never had to bring in the trash again. But she's okay. Yeah. Jeez. Yeah, it was pretty crazy today. D Sertle's in the house. What's up? Hey, hey. How are you? Sonic says, so Ernie feels threatened by her, calling the trash cans to handle her. Yeah, that's exactly it, right? Hey, go bring in the trash. Rick Jones said streaker. Dude, it was like more than a streaker, bro. This was wild. Have you seen it? It was crazy. Like, I don't, again, to me, always being there and as much Disney knowledge as I know, I don't even understand how they got on the parts where I see this naked man at. It was pretty crazy. Seasoning of the Force. Absolutely. And you know what, speaking of seasoning of the Force, there's so much food to try out. I can't wait. We did do, like I said last time, the Food and Wine Festival. That was our last time that we were at the park. They changed it a little. It's always fun to get. I mean, getting your lanyard is the way to go and go get, hit up different spots and order your food. And we had some favorites, but some of the favorites changed of what they usually bring. And I understand that, because why are you doing it if you're going to consistently just keep bringing back the same thing? But it was just this year. It was okay. Nothing that was like, oh my God, I want to go next weekend and try that again. Except for the Snickers macaroon. That's always a must. Always. Aaron's here. Hello, Ernie and friends. What's up, Aaron? How's it going? Look at Speak of the Devil. What's up, Cheney? Bernie be buying all the buckets and scalping them. I've seen the pics and videos. Nah, dude, that ain't me. And that's pretty crazy because, yeah, it's supposed to be a 2 limit. It looked like the same dude who had all the Death Star popcorn buckets was also the same dude walking around with all the Tauntauns. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens to that. Song says, Ernie, what do you watch on the daily on TV? I don't watch TV at all, but my older brother always watches reruns of Disney movies or animated movies like WALL-E, Incredibles, Despicable Me, etc. That's me. I'm always rewatching old shows. And then, like, I have my filler of stuff. So, Batman the Animated Series is always on. Transformers, G.I. Joe. What else? And then, like, I'll start searching randomly, and so I'll have that on. I like all of the old action movies that used to be on KCAL Channel 9 in the afternoon. Like Enter the 36 Chambers, Master Wu, like all of those ones are just, I throw those on all the time. And then I have my go-tos. I'm sure Corinne's sick of it, but it's always like, Star Wars is kind of a maybe as far as what's on, I know that too much. Back to the Future, A Knight's Tale, The Prestige. Those are my go-to movies to rewatch. And then I'll just, hunt through all the cable channels and find a good old one and leave that on. What was this week? I think it's like Showtime or something has on Point Break. So I keep throwing that on. I haven't caught like the full movie yet, but just certain parts. Point Break was always good. But yeah, I'm the same way. I have all my go-to of old movies and shows. Watching Daredevil, I need to finish the last episode. So still got to get into that. But Black Mirror, I love Black Mirror. So like we did that every day until we were done. Riley and I. That was good. Ernie, the movie trailer is this weekend. Are you excited? Yeah. I mean, I'm excited for everything that's going to come out. Like, I feel like it's been too long with good Star Wars news. And I'm hoping this weekend changes all that. A breath of fresh air of what's to come. And maybe previews and an announcement of shows, merch, product, and we'll see what's up. I'm hoping for a very happy Star Wars newsy weekend. But the trailer, I hope we get the announcement, some more shows, maybe see what the next Visions is like, and all from there. But yeah, are you excited, Rick Jones, about Andor? Did you like Andor, or that wasn't your cup of tea? Let's see. Sonic says, and no matter where the movies is, and no matter where the movie is at as we tune in, my brother and I always rewatch The Shawshank Redemption. Such a good movie. Yeah, see, that's me. All the movies I named, if they're on TV, no matter where it is, I'm just gonna leave it on. I always like that. What's up, Jesser? Jesse's in the house. What's up, Federation? How's Fall of Fett doing today? All right, man. Super tired. It has been so busy at work. We actually have a new community opening up here that is like, since I was a kid, always talked about and dreamed about of being developed, and they were going to do this and we were going to do that. Well, it's actually coming to be now. It's pretty crazy to see it happening, and there's so many houses being built and everything, so much work being added on. We're getting kind of tired, Saul and I cruising around, keeping water flowing and making sure everybody has a correct meter in their home. Saul has tons of stories for you. Saul just sits there and laughs at me now, dude, because he's like, I see you on the show and everything you talk about, and he's like, I can't believe all these stories are so real, but now that I work with you and I'm here every day, wow. That's basically Saul's comment, is just wow. So Saul is all for the let's throw a camera in the work so everybody can see our day and what happens, and we'll go through it. Rick Jones saying, what's up, Jesser? Oh, snap. Cheney's in the chat. Saber just scared the shit out of me. Yeah, that was the Saber talking. Technology, man. That was crazy. God, that scared me. Oh, snap. Cheney's in the chat. Yeah, he was here. Zion Collectibles. What up, playa? What's up, Zion? How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Toy Rensu. Shout out, Jesser. Sup, Wing. Did you pre-order any of the new Joes? Just Cobra Commander. I really wanted that glider thingy, and the problem, Santo, is I'm so behind on Joe's when I was so all in. And I love it. I mean, I feel like that's a good, I feel like that's such a good statement to say. But at the same time, oh my God, bro, I can't even tell you where I'm at. Because the last wave that I got was Ross Christmas was when I found that one. Yeah, I have no idea what's up with Joe's. I feel like there's just so many that's been released, which is cool, from retro card to the new ones. I did see that Cobra Commander. I had to get that. The Snake Eyes I couldn't get. It was already gone. The Dreadnoks I held off on because I'm missing others, and I don't even know what I'm missing as far as the Dreadnoks. Like, I got to look at it. I was super bummed when I couldn't get stuff. Like, I don't have the female Joes. I need those. The female Cobra Troopers. That 2-pack that was out. What is it? It starts with a V. I don't have any of those. I missed those. The blue quad that they rode around. I don't even have the gray one that was like popping up at Targets for the, what is that? The Tiger Force. I don't have any of those. And I really wanted the blue quads for the Dreadnoks to ride and the Crimson Guard. But yeah, the Trouble Bubbles, I don't have any of those. Like, it just seemed like so much was coming out and I missed so much. I'm not just jumping on all the pre-orders to get everything. And it's kind of disappointing, but like I said, it's such a good thing to say with how much is coming out. The retro cards, I am missing a couple from that last wave. Like I said, they're doing a great thing, but man, I have been slacking on the joking. What did you do? What did you get, Santo? How are you doing on that collection? Speaking of Santo, what do you need? What are you still looking for? Hit me up. And I do have a list for RossCon 2025 that I do need help with. Once again, I'm putting that out in the ether into the Fett universe. If anybody goes to Ross, I will be putting it on my stories. We'll go over it and talk about it as well when we get through here of all the figures that are showing up right now like crazy. What an Easter basket that would be. But I mainly want the Blackheart wave because that was a wave at the time I could not pre-order and buy. I wanted the whole wave just so I could get Blackheart. Which I know all of you too, but it is showing up at Ross, so I do need some help with that because I really, really want that figure. Rensu, what's up? Hey, Rick Jones, what's up? Rensu, says Jesser. Marky Marcus Yee, what's up? Yo Federation, what's up? Doombot 9000, welcome to the show. Saying what's up to Rensu. Wingerly says, Kevin enjoying the Japanese baseball waifus. Really? Did he get busted? Is that why, or was he just throwing it out there just like that? Yeah, they all went to a game yesterday. Kevin and his family's out there. Crazy, wild times. Hi. How are you, Carlo? How's it going? Hello. What's going on, Doombot? Win or lose. Let's see. Mark says, I hope Riley's okay, and hopefully the neighbors won't get any wrong ideas to see blood on the driveway. No, just stay away. Get off my lawn type thing. She is. I jammed home, like literally, because she called me and I checked her out. Not a broken nose. It hurt. I'm sure she's probably going to be bruised on that right side tomorrow, but she did get blood all over her shoes and her Crocs. She's a trooper though, and she's doing okay. Win or lose, saying shout outs. Happy Wednesday, good sir. Hope all has been well. Doombot. Oh, shoot, I forgot, Ernie. The trailer for the new animated Predator movie called Predator Killer of Killers came out. It looks dope. I didn't see that. I didn't even have a clue that was coming out. Like, I'll check it right after. That's dope because, yeah, you know I love Predator. So that's awesome. I didn't even know that. Wait, back to Disneyland. Did you meet Luke Skywalker? No. We haven't even been over there yet. We rushed to get all the merch first, and then I had to come do the show with Paul, so I didn't get to see it. Corinne was over there. She's seen him already. I don't know what's going on this weekend because it is WrestleMania. And then we do have our anniversary trip coming up. So during that time, I'll film lots of stuff and hopefully get to see lots of characters and then come back and share it with you guys. Sorry, again, throat's so dry, nasally. I apologize. Yeah, so no, not yet. I've seen the pictures. I want a picture with him and R2. Like, that'd be amazing. Now I could take the saber because basically mine is the Luke Skywalker one. That'd be cool. Does a whole bunch of cool effects and everything. Super bright, changes all sorts of colors and does the effects. It's loud, like, oh my god. Motion control. Dope, right? And if you don't want to do that, you can do the, come on. Don't do that to me. Oh, come on. There it is. See? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Got to get a picture with Luke and the saber. For reals. That'd be great. But no, I haven't even been 2x2 yet. Like the new show, I want to see that. It's like a 12-minute projection show of the Skywalker story, like from beginning till now. I've watched it on TikTok. That was cool. Also, the Thunderbolts final trailer came out today. Marcus, send all these to me, bro. Please. So then tonight when I'm laying in bed, I just got a shit ton to watch already. That'd be great. Matt Logic, what's up, Matt? Matt, I'm going to be going over my Ross list, bro. Please, I need your help because I want Blackheart. Rick Jones, I'm excited for Andor. Okay, cool. Yeah, so am I. Rensu. She's never taking out the trash or bringing in the cans, my poor baby. Jesus Christ. I knew this was going to happen. And that's why. She's okay. She is fine. It was the wind's fault. It wasn't because she was doing chores. It's okay. Maddie, what's up? Let's see. A day in the life of Ernie and some member exclusive content. The mailbox skill count in the corner. Bro, do you know how how much you guys have me scared of that mailbox kill count. Like, I am constantly saying it out loud now, walking around the truck. I mean, it's a good thing, but still, it's almost only happened a couple of other times. Almost. But thanks to you guys, no more so far. So what anime shows are you watching now? Like others, very happy that you are joining on the amazing stories and characters. Okay, so we started with Dan to Dan. Cool. Wild show to get started into. I did watch already before that the live action One Piece, so that was great. Marcus, I could see you sending them. Thank you, bro. That was cool. Then I did try actual anime to get into it. Started with that. And then, you know, Cheney is constantly for years been trying to get me to watch stuff. Jojo, my oldest son, has jumped in as well and keeps sending me stuff, which is very cool. So we actually were watching like the ones on Netflix. He started me with now I can't even remember the name of it. What is the one that JoJo wanted me to watch? Gosh dang it. The like video game type one. I can't believe I can't even remember the name. Me and Riley have done some as well. So it's been cool. It's been such a cool ride, and I'm always up to see the next thing. I know I get sent lots of stuff. I'm liking these ones that are like just starting out or having their little arcs. So I've actually seen quite a few. And Solo Leveling, that's what it was. Solo Leveling, I saw that. Arcane we watched. What else? Yeah, there's lots and lots of cool ones. My son Jacob just started. It's not anime, I know, but he's actually gotten into a cartoon, and that's Invincible. And he sat down and watched all of that, caught up immediately, is in love with it, and then also sent me a message to get the figures. Like, where can he get figures for that? So that was dope to happen, right? I don't know, it's just me, but I thought Ernie's mic glitched for a second. Marcus, I don't know if you were here last time when you had heard when I had jumped on earlier. I think you came in late. Basically the while right before we had gone off the air, because I was doing stuff for work. I got hacked big time. It affected me, it affected Jacob, the computer. The computer, I had to actually reset back to factory resets. Thanks a lot, Charlie. You didn't even protect me or whatever you did. And it still hasn't been right that whole time. Like when I came back that first day, I was watching the video and it was just so bothering me. I was like, what's wrong? What looks wrong? And I found out that my camera was set up wrong. So it had flipped it. So that was the thing that was bugging me that I didn't even realize was a setting. What I use for the mic, my Stream Deck is gone. That's why you don't hear me doing the sound effects anymore at all. Stream Deck got wiped out. I don't even know. Like right now, this thing used to be like black and white colors and that's it. And now it shows a rainbow of colors. And the buttons all show different stuff on it. I don't know what happened. I've been trying to get my Stream Deck back on what I had and all ready to go. And that's not. I use voice mod for the mic. And that came up all wonky and different as well. So yeah, I'm a little bit flustered about how everything's gone. I really need like a day to sit down and go through and reset absolutely everything to the way I had it. So we'll see. Sorry. Rensu, To Catch a Predator. No, fool. Not that show. Riley is now always going to carry a lightsaber if the trash can chooses violence. Yes. I think everybody should always carry their own lightsaber, right? Yeah, his mic glitch. So what do you mean my mic glitch? What did it do? Don't stab the Paul Shrine. Yeah, I can't. Got you. Thank you very much. Kaiju number 8. Yeah, I need to see that one. Only 12 episodes. Okay. I know they were there. Okay, yeah. See, I didn't see you guys. Solo Leveling. That is it. DK, what's up? Dude, are you feeling the FOMOs? We're just sitting here doing all our shows and everybody else is in Japan, right? unless you're gonna message right now and be like, I just got here too. Yeah, pretty wild, right? But how you doing, DK? What's up? And if they're gone, I'm sure you're gonna be rolling tomorrow, right? So don't forget, before they're not dolls, to go over to 20 Rounds YouTube channel and check out DK and see how that goes. I hope I'm not misspeaking. You don't have a show tomorrow, but hopefully you do, because I know you run it when he's gone. Sakamoto Days, that was really good. I want those figures. That was hilarious. I loved that show. That was a lot of fun. Let's see. I couldn't get into it after. Really? DK, I loved it. DK says he couldn't get into it after 3 episodes. Nah, that was, oh my God, it was so much fun for me. I loved it. Yeah, it went really good. Maybe try and give it another try. Just maybe. I'm just saying, I liked it a lot too. Start on that new Gundam, DK. Yeah, he likes all those too, huh? Dude, I was here. Oh, okay, sorry. I didn't know. But I didn't know what you guys said. It glitched. You named your computer Jacob? No, my son is Jacob. I finished 3 episodes of Sakamoto Days. It's growing on me. Okay. I liked it. Really? That's funny. Just a reminder, I made some new bingo cards that already have some of the things that has happened or talked about in the last 35 minutes. Can also be used for the next upcoming streams too. Yes. Go to Marcus and pick up a bingo card. That's amazing. Maybe the weekend. It's been a busy month. Yeah, it's been so busy. DK should jump onto the live stream to replace Yoko. DK, you want to come on, man? Come on. We can do some Transformers talk. I'm waiting for a package tomorrow. I haven't bought anything in so long, and I finally bought something, and I'm super excited about it. Rick Dom, what's up, brother? They can't silence a Fett. No, I'm here, even when I'm sick and everything. Trying to get ready for the show tomorrow. I thought so. Maybe next time. You got it. Not really, but I wish there was there to hang out still. Okay, I will. Sounds like there's a lot of support for Sakamoto Days. Yeah, I liked it a lot. Carla wants her card. Just go over there and hit him up. He'll be there. Transformers Talk with DK. What's up, Chamba? How are you? Yeah. I'm excited for you. I got the Sound Blaster, the Fans Toys Sound Blaster. I never got the Soundwave one. I mean the I have the Soundwave one. And then Sound Blaster came out. I was waiting for a 4th party to make it. Didn't make it. And now that I ordered it, I'm sure it'll pop up next week, probably, because that's the way it goes. And I found it on Facebook because it's so freaking expensive. A guy was selling it without Rat Bat. I have Rat Bat in probably a couple right here. And so many. Oh, man, I just dropped that. In so many different versions of Rat Bat. So I already have it. That was the only thing he wanted. He's just had it sitting there. Got it for a super, super low price because he said he's actually had it up a couple times and nobody's even hit him up about it. So I made him an offer and he's like, yeah, take it off my hands. Yes. So that's supposed to be here tomorrow. So yeah, that'd be awesome. See what's up to Chamba. Chamba, I hope you're having a good day. Go check out Chamba's page. Get some of those pre-orders in on all his brand new work that he has going on and out, so you don't miss what's going on with him. And yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, it's I do the Toy Hack stickers and everything too, so I have those on order for him. And gotta have Sound Blaster if I have Soundwave. Soundwave is my favorite, but like I said, it was just so damn expensive, especially the one where you just came with Rat Bat. Oh my God, it was what, $250, I believe was it here. If you got on the pre-order went quick, so I couldn't get on the pre-order, and the pre-order was $199, and then it closed immediately, and then it jumped super high after that. So I was like, oh well, maybe hopefully 4th or 5th party will make it, and they didn't yet. So I'm glad I found that. Now he said he's busy getting ready for tomorrow, Cheney, but not a problem. Speaking of tomorrow, they're not dolls. I do have stuff to go over for tomorrow. Okay, so real quick, my favorite part of the show. Yes, Matt. Who else? did I say? Santo, you guys, let me know if you need the list. I don't know why right now, but Ross hit so hard with stuff right now. It's literally unbelievable. And the list keeps growing every day. Seriously. With new finds and everything. So I was fortunate enough. I found a couple of them already. So there's Star Wars Black Series out there. You got 2 from the Acolyte. You have Captain Brutus from Skeleton Crew. You have the Ahsoka Thrawn, Grand Admiral Thrawn. These are all $5.99. That's Black Series. There's other ones that are out there, but I feel like they were left over from the Christmas haul. But as far as these are new. The things about these ones are these are just showing up like at Targets and Walmarts at the same, or like you can still go on Amazon and order them, which is wild. Then 2 sets of Marvel Legends are hitting with different figures in all different stores. So that's why we need the help, you know. You guys have all come through in the past, and then the same for me. Hit me up, tell me what you need. I mean, that's what me and Arizona Toys Hunters Guild, he puts me in his group. He tells me, hey, my partner's looking for this, and then we do our best. But you know, scalpers in the way of times have gotten way crazy right now. And because these are so low at $5.99, they just seem to be gone. So there's the Blackheart Wave, which I want. And so far in that wave, Lilith has showed up. Dracula, I'm trying to read the name. Damion, Brother Voodoo, all those have already showed up. So we're missing Moon Knight and Bloodstorm is who we're missing there. Nobody has found Helverine yet either, but he doesn't have a bath piece. Okay, so Cheney, you want a Lilith too. Okay, I'll put my order up to 2, bro. She was found, dude. Like I said, $5.99. Look at this. Look at my pictures that I've freaking compiled together. That's all at Ross right now. And then we have the Zabu wave and cables in that wave. That's such a great piece to get. If you find him, just automatically grab him. Save him for a Toy Migos rainy day. Trust me, you know how good that one would go. But so far, this whole wave has shown up at all different places. Now, that's what I've heard. The confirmation that I do have for the Zabu wave, though, is Icarus and Khazar and Black Winter Thor. I don't have that one. I need that one. Wolf's Bane. I ordered that because Adam worked on it, so I already have that one. But that is out there as well. And then the Iron Man. But the Iron Man doesn't have a piece on it, a Build-A-Figure piece. So that's kind of iffy, right? I'll be posting this to my story every day to keep everybody up to date on it. And then if there's more added, which I do need to add more to. So keeping up with the Marvel Legends, the Iron Man retro cards, those ones have showed back up as well too. Okay, that was the She-Hulk, this one, the different Iron Mans, like basically this whole wave. But the thing with these retro cards is that it's a $9.99. So those. Oh, I need the Spider-Man retro cards. I didn't get any of this wave. Well, you know what? There was one figure in there that it was. So let me see. I need Hollow's Eve. I don't have her. Okay, but I don't know why Iron Man is $9.99, but he is. But these ones are $5.99 as well too. And then to top it off, this is the first wave of Spider-Man retro cards. With Shocker, he's $5.99. That was, I couldn't believe to see that. Hold on, I need to get this. Sorry, I just saw it right now. was bugging me. He was in the very first wave of the Spider-Man retro cards, and now he's up. I'm making my notes of Cheney too. Okay, so you need her too. Okay, so Cheney's up to 2. Got it. I'm putting it down. I'm all making the list. Oh, Jimmy Woo. So, and that I don't have that wave. I thought that was so hard. Was the Agent Jimmy Woo? He's in there. He's $5.99. I want that one too. That was the whatchamacallit wave. I can't remember now. That's a definite. So some of the ones, like I said, this Iron Man one was popping up at Christmas, and there was a couple missing. It seems those missing ones and the ones during Christmas. So this whole wave is showing up again. But again, that's at $9.99. And then who else? We said Icarus, Brother Voodoo, Kazar, Damian Hellstrom. I don't have him. I didn't see him either, but he's part of the Blackheart wave. I don't need a shocker. I have him. Oh, X-Men 97 cards. Now, nobody has shown any more, but as far as Magneto, he was there. And the back of that card, that was stacked. That was your Gambit, Nightcrawler, Jean. That was that wave. So nobody else has shown that yet. So I don't know how that one's going. But like I said, this is crazy right now. Oh my God. You know what they had that I do want? Only because, we've talked wrestling before. The last year's San Diego Comic-Con, Mattel's Ultimate WrestleMania, the Heartbreak Kid. HBK. That was like a $60 figure, and it's $19 if you find it there. Jeez. Oh, you know what? Check it out. Let's bring a homie onto the stage real quick. What's up, Jesser? Hell
What's up, Ernie? Fallen Fett. How you doing today, man?
Doing great, man. Just chilling. A little under the weather still, but just trying to put everybody onto these Ross Halls that Arizona Toy Hunters Guild, Mike finds, Brick University, and In Pursuit of Toys keep showing us. And I love my Ross Halls, bro. But this is crazy right now. Like all that's out.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Like Hound says, they'd be wild and
dude.
You get a Marvel Legend. You get a Marvel Legend.
Well, for you, Jesser, the Jurassic Park, that expensive one, that has also been popping up.
I know. I saw it. Disavowed actually. Showed the giant, the colossal Indominus Rex is hitting Ross right now. Like I had some colossal dinosaur. They're just so big, man. It's like they take up so much room.
Take up too much room. So that's what I was going to ask you. Do you need any of those? Because even the Raptors have been showing up.
No? I'm all about that Hammond collection right now, man. Hammond collection is where it's at for me. I cannot.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The black with the gold writing.
So, I'm trying to think. The packaging. You're a package guy. I rip into it, bro.
Yeah,
I don't even.
Yeah. I believe so. The packaging should be. It's black with the gold, like the amber looking, basically.
Okay.
And I think that is. Aren't those the expensive dinosaurs?
Yeah, I can see where you see that. Yeah, Hammond can be. It's more of like a reddish kind of black. Yeah, black trees and stuff. Yeah, they're like this big.
The next time I see one pop up on one of these guys' feeds or something, I'm going to send it to you. So then you let me know if that's it, or if you need
like
it.
My dinosaur. I've been getting into these beasts of the Mesozoic, so I mean, I've been collecting them, but this one just came in not too long ago.
Look at that,
the Allosaurus. Oh my gosh, the detail on the dinosaurs is just something else, bro. Like articulated, just posable. Looks so cool on the shelf. And while I'm at it, I don't have the wings on them yet, but I got this Arctic dragon in. I just wanted to show them off, dude.
Oh, whoa,
dude.
Who
Oh
made
my
this?
gosh. So this is David Silva's company from previously NECA Toys, but he
Yeah.
spawned off and started doing his own thing called the Beasts of the Mesozoic. This is his Cyberzoic line. So these wings pop on here right here. So this is the Arctic Dragon from his Cyberzoic. So
Dude, that's
what
tight.
he's doing is, so he's making dinosaurs like this,
Uh-huh.
and then he's got like kind of like a ship that can transform into like armor battle gear that with little riders, and it's
Like
like
the
a
old
dino
cartoon?
rider, dude.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
Dino Rider
bro.
for reals?
Yes. Yes, go check it out, man. They're
No.
called Cyberzoic, and they look so awesome. So I got the Carnotaurus with all the stuff that you can put on them, and missiles
Yeah.
and everything on it. Oh man, he's hitting all the nostalgia buttons.
Yeah.
Bro. Like you know what I'm
So
saying?
he's just turned it into his own thing, though.
Yeah, well, he's
That's
making
awesome.
like scientific, accurate
Mhm.
dinosaurs, right?
Wow,
So
wow.
that's like his
Yeah.
spiel. It's scientifically accurate, as far as they know. And then while you were talking about it, there we go. This is one of my figures
See?
of the month right here. Was the Zabu.
Yeah.
This guy's so much fun for build
Yeah.
a figure. He looks great on the shelf. So if you guys can score the Zabu
Yeah.
pieces and not pay like
I'm
eBay prices like I did, like go for it, because this
I'm
thing is
super
so
close,
cool.
bro. I think I'm only missing like 2 figures to finish them off.
Are you?
So
Which one?
yeah.
Which one?
Hopefully the Federation will get it. Well, hold on, I'll check right now. Let me see.
It took me a while. Like I couldn't get Red Widow, and she was like going up, and then finally
I need 1 and 4. So I
Which
need
one?
the Thor and Red Widow.
And Red Widow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Red Widow went down to like 18 or something bucks on Amazon one day. I'm like, whatever, I'll get it. This was the last piece I needed,
Yeah.
so I bought it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
man.
Naboo
I need that.
looks awesome. So get on it, you guys. If Ross is giving those away for $5.99, like they're going crazy over
It's
there.
so wild. Yeah. The Shawn Michaels, like Rick Dom. Okay, Rick, I got you. I'll put you on the list, bro. Same though, if you see it for me. That figure is crazy too.
Such a good steal, man.
Yeah. Those are cool. I saw them on your stories. Yeah, it was crazy. J Shot kill hosting duties on Chat Migos. Yeah, he's been there. On
man.
everything. Yeah. Right now. Okay,
That was a
Cheney
fun
needs
episode last night.
Hollows Eve 2. What's up? Oh, what's up, brother? Welcome to the show. I haven't seen you in a while. I hope all is well. That's Fireman X33711. How's it going?
What
up? Part of the Muties crew. You have her loose. Yeah.
Do you need it loose? Or you want it in package?
I'm gonna get it. Oh, well, I'm gonna get both. If she showed up at Ross, I'm gonna get both.
Because I have her. If you want her,
there.
I have her.
Yeah.
She's just loose.
Sonic even said Shani J Shot was on point hosting
man.
yesterday. Exactly how you did it. He did it too. That's great. I envy all you West Coast wherever Rosses are found. Marcus, I know, but at the same time, it's so funny. We have this network on this side of showing all the raw stuff, right? But I wish we had an Ollie's, Jesser, because Ollie's has been getting everything. I feel like East Coast keeps Ollie's on such a secret that they probably look at us and are like, these stupid Ross people. Why are they letting everybody know?
Well, I heard on the grapevine, I don't know if this is true, but rumor mill here, all the big lots closed down. They're saying that like Ollie's is looking.
Shut up. Are you serious? Bro, you cut out. What happened? You cut out. I lost you. There you are.
Hi.
There you are. Okay. So that's a rumor that's going on?
It's a rumor. Don't quote me on that.
Dude, we had a ton of pick and saves here. So at least if we get one, just give me one Ollie's here.
I know, just one.
So I've been sent the X-Men wave again of them in their team suits. Remember those 2 3-packs that they had? No, there was 3 3-packs, wasn't there? Those were like at $10.99, and they had a bunch of Black Series and Legends that they had theirs. I believe it was at $6.99. That, yeah, dude. And I was like,
good stuff.
Yeah. Agreed, Sonic. Maybe I should take a vacation. Ernie, the real question is, how many Paul figures are you going to get? 20, right?
Yeah.
This is true. So I have the 4 on pre-order, and then like, of course, if I see them on store, I'm gonna get it. But it's just the solid reason why. I mean, 1 for the shelf, 1 to open, 1 for the in case of, and then it's Paul. So have to have the extra.
Are they making a Black Series? Has that been confirmed
Don't
yet, or is it all
no,
vintage?
it's
Oh my
not. The
Well,
vintage
we're
collection is
getting
cool.
there. Okay,
Yes,
so we're like we're
correct.
making strides.
Yeah.
So this is good.
And the funny thing is like, we get the lack of the Black Series, right? So, okay, you want to bust out with Vintage Collection first, that's fine. But if you're going to bust out with Vintage Collection, then give me his X-Wing too. I mean, if you're going to do him up, then do him up right, because then he should be there. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes,
I mean, they have X-Wings for Vintage Collection that you can use for him, but I agree with you, man. Let's go.
Yeah, in a pack. I want that pack. What I want is basically that vintage cover of the box, right? It is like showing his figure standing or climbing into the X-Wing or something, right? That'd be cool. Or then give us the bar shot at the end. They've really switched into these Dio scenes, right? We've had the blockade runner, the cantinas up, and all these other ones. So then give us that bar at the end of Mando that was full of all of the squadrons. Blue Squadron was there. That's where you had Zeb. That would be cool to go along with your cantina. So it can be done, Flamingo Sauce is here. What's up, Victor? Ernie, I think it's time you move down here now. Yeah, Arizona is the place to be for reals. Cheney saying, what's up, Jesser? Jesse always impresses me with the complex dinosaur names. Oh, I know. And you don't miss a beat either. The announcement of it at all. And then I just sit here like, yeah, I know that one. You're right. Saurus is absolutely correct. I didn't know he came from NECA. That's cool. Yeah, Jesse throwing out the knowledge, of course. Born Tatum is here as well. What's up, man? Welcome to the show. Sonic says, Ernie, how about a trivia game featuring dinosaurs, dinosaur names and such? I expect Jesse to win, but you never know on trivia. Yeah, that's so true.
All right, Ernie. Ernie, what's this one's name? What's the actual name of this guy right here?
Saber-tooth tiger?
This is a Smilodon right here. Smilodon. I'm such a nerd.
A saber-tooth tiger is called a Smilodon?
Yeah.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's smiling. See?
Yeah, that's crazy. Where did your knowledge of getting all the names right? Do you seriously just look them up?
I don't know them all, but like, it's just I've loved dinosaurs my whole life. Like, I used to know all the Star Wars names, but that's kind of petered off.
Yeah, no, I get you. Replaced by dinosaurs now, right? Yeah. Let's see. Fireman says went to Aldi's a couple nights ago and there wasn't squat. Okay, but hit me up next time. Yeah, hit me up next time you go. Yeah, I've been hitting Ross now. Like you said, I got lucky that day with my haul because I had just seen it pop up. I ran over there. Everything was there. There was a dude who gave me the look that he wanted to fight me because he was going for all the Star Wars stuff. And I was like, bro, you're good. Because he was so on ours.
You don't know who I push little kids over. You don't know what I can do.
Don't give me your look, bro. So one of the Rosses is different here. And they actually have the back wall to hang them on pegs.
Okay.
Where some do it like on an end cap or they just throw it on the shelves. Well, ours is it hangs on the pegs. So this dude, though, was like taking up all the room. And I know why, because he was trying to grab all the Star Wars stuff.
Sure.
There was like the little static figurines that look like the Smurfs. They had those in boxes. They were like $1. And then they had other Star Wars stuff. And this dude was just cleaning house. So I look like I peer around him and I saw the Magneto. I saw the 2 different waves up there. And I was like, dude, you need to move. And I turned around and I swear to God, like a movie, I see 2 other dudes coming for the aisle. And I was like, okay, sorry, bro. I gave you your Star Wars time. And I'm like, excuse me. And I was just straight reaching him around him. Yeah, grabbing the one. And he just like, he gave me the eye. And I'm like, I finally even told him, I looked and I said, bro, I'm not after the Star Wars. I need the Marvel stuff. Thanks. And then as I walked to the end with the stack like this, literally, that's when I saw the Star Wars, the Black Series figures. And I said, why not? And so I added those on and then went. And I know he saw me in line. Because
of course.
Yeah.
Going,
I know he
that son
saw
of
the
a.
side. Yeah. Like, oh, somebody was
Hey
probably
man,
trying to
you gotta
steal it
get
from
while
him.
the getting's good, Ernie. Get in there.
I
You
know.
gotta get it, man.
Yeah.
Somebody
Yeah.
else will.
DK said that all these was trying to shut you down. That's why your mic went off. They're like, hey,
Yeah, probably.
enough on it, bro.
Whoa.
The closest Ollie's near me is in MA. It's 10 miles away. That's still
Okay.
super close, bro. You can go,
Yeah.
Marcus. Just FaceTime me. I'll tell you yes or no.
Just hit all the targets on the way,
Yeah, Big Lots was closing, but I heard they're coming back. That seems to be like the way that they're doing it. I wish Toys R Us would come back, but
they're
we'll
baby
see.
steps.
I
Go
know.
to Macy's.
He said, never mind, it's 20 miles away. All right.
Oh, yeah. That's...
Rick Jones says his Big Lots are already gone.
He gone.
Gone. You know what? I haven't even noticed if ours are yet or not.
Mine are gone.
Yours are gone too?
Yeah. Yep.
Really?
Yeah, there's like 3 around here. They're gone.
Already donezo, huh? It was 2 3-packs, and I'm still missing the other pack with Storm Jubilee and Forge. Wolverine was a single retro release. There you go. That's what it was then. 2 3-packs. Both of those returned to Ollie's, and they were $9.99. That's just, oh man, good hustle, Ernie. What a jerk, trying to clean out the shelves, mad because someone wanted some too. Shaking my head. Yeah, I'm never like that. Like if I see it there and I see somebody who's like kind of eyeballing me and it hasn't been spoken for, like Cheney or Rick said, hey, I need this, I need that. Sure. Then, if I'm there and I already have one, I'm like, what were you looking for? And if they say it, I'm like, here you go. Like if they got to be cool though. Yeah. Don't be giving the eye and everything like that.
Look out for the homies.
Yeah. But, it's just,
the thing that kills me is when they're looking at them on their phone, like looking on apps and stuff. It's like, get out of here, man.
Yes,
like,
yeah, straight looking in the like you said, there is some apps now, but or the straight eBay.
Yeah, eBay and stuff. It's like,
me and Cheney, dude, had these one old chicks at Target that would roll up to the Hot Wheels, Jesser.
Oh, Hot Wheels are a different breed, though.
With a cart, yes, but these were 2 old chicks with a cart and go like this with their arm in the back and just drop them all into the cart, and then they'd run down to the end of the aisle and start checking everything. Swear to God,
man, that's messed up.
Where? Yeah.
It just takes away the fun for the real collector,
Correct.
Like really hunting,
All right, Sonic. Sonic has a question for you, Jesser. Question for Jesse.
Shoot.
Do you army build? Like, do you have bunches and bunches and bunches of a certain type of dinosaur?
Right. Dinosaur? No, I don't really army build just because of the fact that there's so much cool stuff out there, but there are certain characters, right? Like I do love the Mythic Legion skeletons, and they made it really easy with this pack right here, So
how were those? You like them?
So I have the original. This one's not open, obviously. I have the originals, and they're awesome. I'm a skeleton guy. These are great. I love putting them in my pictures and stuff.
Yeah.
But I do have a limit too. I think if I am to army build, it's going to be at least 3, maximum 4 is where I'll go. Like that's it.
So you do have a set limit for yourself then?
I have a limit, yeah. Because just like I said, there's so much good stuff out there that I want to spend my money on.
Yeah.
Unless there's like a screaming fire deal somewhere, somebody's throwing them away or something, I'll pick them up. But
yeah,
you can do a lot with your photography or whatever with like 4 stormtroopers, 4 skeletons, stuff like that.
It just depends on your setup.
Yeah.
Okay, good to know. 4, so 4 is your magic number.
Oh, what's that?
4 is your magic number.
Yeah, 4 is maximum. 3, like 2 is like minimum if I'm army building, which is not really army building at all. I get it. Yeah. But like 3, 4, just because like there's stuff like this that comes out, and you're like, I want to save my money for this stuff. What about you, Ernie? What's your number?
Mine is, it depends on who it is, in all honesty.
Like a stormtrooper or something.
Okay, stormtroopers, I believe is around like 6.
Okay.
Is what I have. And I'm just because then, and this is my thought for me is the flanking. So you have Vader in the center, and I want 3 on the left and 3 on the right. And then that's like the same thing for Cobra Commander. So Cobra Troopers,
Mm,
I have a shit ton of
yeah.
Cobra Troopers.
Mm.
And that just got so out of hand because of they did it correct. You can have all different nationalities and colored skins of Cobra Troopers.
Yeah.
Like that. And so I was doing that and I was like, okay, well, I need 3 of this, 3 of that, 3 of this.
Sure.
And then, you know, they were doing like the accessories and okay, well, this one comes with this. And bro, it was, oh my God, it was just too many. I have so many damn Cobra Troopers.
That's
It's
the thing.
pretty
It
crazy.
starts getting too much. Like, you know, they have
Yeah.
like so many different stormtroopers, right?
Yeah.
Sure, you can collect in storm and army build the classic stormtrooper or
Yeah.
whatever, but then there's the, you know, the sand trooper, the clone trooper, you know, the AT-AT trooper, whatever it is, you know, and it's like all of a sudden you're just getting like so much, and it starts getting overwhelming for me. That's where like my anxiety comes in. It's like
Yeah.
it's just too much, you know, and then they start dominoing on your shelves, and it's like
Yeah.
I gotta.
I
put a
feel
limit on my-
for in Star Wars though, they didn't give us enough rebels to army build
Mhm.
figures.
Yeah,
Just
good
because there's
point.
all sorts of different rebels. Now they did a great job, and of course he was at Ross too, so I was able to get a couple. But and then that's all I have of that Endor trooper, and he came with the different face plates to put on and everything.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
That was very well done. But then they put him as a deluxe when he first came out, and he was super expensive. And you haven't come out with any of them. Now they're 3 3/4 line. They'll put in troopers, rebel troopers, X-wing pilots, and like that in a whole box set. Shit, dude, do the same thing for Black Series. I don't need a box.
Yeah.
Throw it in a bag if you want. I don't care, but you know, be like, okay, here's 8 different troopers just for your background. Perfect. Okay, what do you want?
Yeah.
That's it. Come with a gun. You don't need lots of accessories for that reason. It's army building. There should be a total difference in collecting of army building and giving you a character that you can army build. You should never make a character a deluxe character to army build. That's
No.
just not fair.
No. Star Wars does that all the time. I remember like
know.
the Gamorrean Guard. You know, it was a
Deluxe figure.
deluxe, you know, and you want multiple Gamorrean Guards, but it was like at the time like $35 or something on the
Yes,
shelf.
it was.
I'm like, "Oh, this is just it gets
I only
too
have
expensive."
2. I only have 2.
That's why like Four Horsemen gets it. You know, this
Uh-huh.
pack was $100, $100 for
25
4
bucks a figure.
skeletons, all the accessories, everything. It's like instant army build right there.
Right.
They didn't
Right.
put it in a bag. They didn't go Walmart
Yeah.
or anything. But
Yeah.
but I mean, yeah, Hasbro, like you know what I really want? I would love Hasbro to do a like an animal pack from GI Joes.
Yep.
Get all their animals that they put into
Yeah.
a collective box or something. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, that would be printing money, baby. You
It
know what I'm
would.
saying?
But Hasbro needs to do that all across the line with everything. Me and Janie used to have
They have the
discussions of
technology.
this, of like the very first episodes of They're Not Dolls, of like what we wanted and what these companies should be doing.
Yeah.
It's so funny that the point that we're at with Jada is that's a collector and somebody who's in love with the game trying to make something happen and is actually doing that. Great articulation, great paint,
they're
great
crushing it.
sculpts,
They're
getting
crushing it.
your accessories, yada, 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 right? Like
Yeah.
we can't say it enough. But now, okay, give us that, but you don't need to call it a maximum. You don't need to call it an ultimate.
Yeah.
You really don't need to do that. I mean, because back in the day of Cheney and I collecting, because we're the old guys here. I'm the oldest, of course. Cheney is 5 years younger than me. But for me, it's they used to sell Star Wars packs, bro, of everything, of just accessories. They would literally sell you a broken speeder bike to use as a broken speeder bike with blasters, lightsabers,
Yeah.
creatures, and that's what you bought. And that was on the shelf. Like, why still to this day can't we get that across the board with all these lines? Now we have other companies and personal people making their own guns and
Oh, I
everything
know.
and like
Yeah.
that. I mean, like D-Blake Make is my go-to for if I want some weapons. I
Yeah,
go to
yeah.
his and then I use the code Fallen Fett and I receive 20% off my order.
Hell yeah.
But
get
you
it.
know, like that. You can definitely, it's out there. But as far as a company, why we don't have accessory packs or different face head sculpts or anything right now,
Yeah, man, I don't
it's
know.
pretty weird.
Like I mean, I feel like sometimes the Hasbro is very in tune with the fans, but then sometimes they're just like in outer space. Like I don't
Yeah,
know what's going on because
yeah,
I know a while back, they did Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, what was it, the Putty
yes,
pack or something?
yeah.
And it was like 3 figures. I don't think it was in a bag, but it was limited, very very not a lot of accessories, but it's like, and then I believe they did that with GI Joes as well. So I don't know where Star Wars is at on that, but yeah, man, I guarantee if they drop like a 4 stormtrooper pack with just
Hmm.
just some guns, just
Yeah,
straight up stormtroopers, dude, those things would sell
yeah,
out so quick, man.
yeah,
But I don't know. There's just so much to cover. I think with Star Wars, there's just so much, right?
yeah.
And they're
Well, with
trying to
everything
tackle
now,
all the
though,
new properties, yeah, with
I
everything.
think I think we're into a day and age where so much is for everything now. I mean, it did used to be a Star Wars basis, but now Marvel Legends coming up with retro cards, comic
Yeah.
figures, the MCU, you're right up there as well too. GI Joe,
Oh,
that
GI
is
Joe's killing
crazy.
it, man.
Oh, they
They're
are
they're
so killing it. Like
they're
I was saying
killing it.
earlier, I don't know if you heard it. I'm so behind. I don't even know what wave I
Yeah, me
last
too.
left off on. You know?
I admire
Um,
GI Joes. I got rid of my Joes a while back, but I can enjoy them through your collection and my friend's collection,
yeah,
But I see them on the shelf, and
mhm,
I'm like, oh, those are so cool.
yeah,
Um, but yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to stay in my lane a little bit
correct.
more these days,
We have to make decisions as collectors now in the day and age that we're
Yeah,
collecting and where we came from as collectors of what
yeah.
we want and what we're doing. Evil Diva said the one by our house is closed as far as the pick and save, the big lots.
Mm,
And they
mhm.
said they even posted on Facebook the person who bought the lockers, an employee's purse was still in there. Could you return it? That sucks. Yeah. So Sonic says, Jesse, so then what's your pack of Raptors? Is it just
Ooh.
3? How many Raptors do you have?
Oh, you got me. Yes, actually, okay, so I have 3 of the brown original ones.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, you got me on 3 on that. So, but then like they have like Charlie, Blue,
Uh-huh.
Atroz Raptors, Pyro Raptors, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Normally I'll get 2 of those because I'll buy them right away at full price because I'm
Hmm.
like, I don't want to miss it. And then eventually, as time goes on, they get those half offs and stuff. Boom, I'll pick up another one to rock, one to stock.
Yeah.
Um, save one for a rainy day or something like that. But yes, Raptors, I will buy multiples of just because, yeah, you need a couple of those. But like a Dilophosaurus, I only got one. Most of the bigger ones, I only have one
Yeah.
because that's all you really need. You know,
Correct.
I'm
Correct.
fulfilling it. I got the dopamine hit. That's
Yes.
my shelf's getting stacked already. So it's like, you
Yeah.
know,
Totally
yeah,
understandable. I know I have my giant T-Rex as well too, and that's all I needed. That went down to $20. Got the
yeah.
hookup on it. That's it.
Yep.
Born Tatum says I like odd numbers when I army build.
Mm,
Lots of people do, and I found that strange because I thought even was going to win, but no, lots more
mm.
people like the odd numbers.
Yeah,
Fireman
fireman knows
says
what's up.
4 is my
Yeah.
limit. Cheney said that I guess I said stormtroopers. Sorry, probably did. Jester got me looking into Smilodons, and there's a finding of Sabretooth kitten, and it's so adorable. Sad,
Oh.
but adorable.
Right on.
Uh, Margaret said, Cheney adding that to the Fallen Fett Chronicles dictionary next to Snow Peters. Thanks, guys. Thanks. Machu Toys in the house. What's up, Machu?
Hey,
Hello, hello.
Machu.
I would love some articulated animals to paint them green as Beast Boys animal forms.
Nice.
I feel like Boss
Yeah.
Fight Studios could be a good contender for that.
Ooh. Mm.
Yeah. Like Boog has been saying on the ACBA, a civilians pack and mafia pack. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All day. Somebody needs to do it. Someone says, I would like to some of the purple troopers, but he's a 2-pack with mace. Yeah. Again, why did you do that? I some of the decisions I don't understand.
Yeah.
And like,
That's good.
even though as we sit here and we talk about how far along in the game we are, we're still releasing some of these figures in such a way that is just mind-blowing to us as collectors of like, why?
Like, I get it though. As like a marketing, standpoint, like that's the figure that you want, right?
Okay,
So throw it in another pack with something, and then you got to buy that and spend more money. Like I get it, but it's like it's torture to the collector. You
So
know,
I
you
would,
already got my money. Like,
I can understand that. I can understand that. So we had this, right? But this has been out long enough now for them to say, hey, up on Hasbro Pulse is a 4-pack of Mace's Army Troop. I can't remember what number Mace's is, but get the purple troopers and here you go. You know, order in packs of 4 or less. You know, that's just like the Cantina band. I still don't have myself a full set of Cantina because they made that one with all the other instruments a deluxe.
I
And he
remember
sells
that.
out and he's still up there in price on Hasbro Pulse.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, and
Oh,
to me
well,
that
you can get him
was
though.
well, this was I don't know, months ago of me
Yeah.
asking
Okay.
Moocher, "Hey, is he still up there?" Because that's something that looms on me that I know that I need is that one to finish out everything. You know, I was able to get the other ones because of markdown prices. But again, that other one just came with the same instrument over and over again. You have to buy that deluxe to make it that you do have the full Cantina band. So, you know, when they do stuff like that, I really don't get it. You should have just had the one Cantina with all of the ones, right? And then you should have just put up separately, again, just a single version of the Cantina band, and then you can go from there. That's what you should have did.
Are they planning on releasing like a 4-pack of them? Or
No, it was that
no?
was it. So it was the
Oh,
deluxe one,
interesting.
and then a
Give
single
it time.
carded version. Yeah. She said our super colossal Gigantosaurus hangs out on the floor because it doesn't fit anywhere else.
You're close. You're very close.
Yeah, some of those.
I don't mean to be that guy, but say it with me. Giganotosaurus.
Giga what? It's not gigantic? Oh no, it's not. Look.
No.
Giga not
Not
wait.
a saurus.
Giganotosaurus. There we go.
Okay, I was that guy, dude. I'm sorry.
What's a Giganotosaurus, bro?
It's that big green one in Dominion that like got in a fight
yes.
with Rexy. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a great Hammond collection.
Machu says Army Builder figures should always be available on Pulse.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. But hey, you know what that reminded me? We had a comment a little bit ago, and I was thinking they did the Tracksuit Mafia from.
I was just gonna bring that up.
Yeah. Which I know those flew off the shelves. I never saw one on the pay.
I did not either.
Personally.
Nope.
And then they started hitting Ross's and stuff. And it's like, what? Like
I don't remember the Tracksuit Mafia hitting Ross, but I do remember it hitting Ollie's.
Yeah, Ollie's, yes, correct. Ollie's.
And so I reached out to somebody on a certain platform that I'm a part of, and I knew that they were going all the time. And I was just like, oh, hey, if you've got a chance, like, I don't mind. I'll send you money, you know, if I can get 4 of them as well, too. Because he kept going. And then literally the comment below me was like, bro, have you seen those on eBay for what they're going for? And I was like, oh.
What was it? How much?
Oh, man, the Tracksuit Mafia was going for like gangs of money because, like you said, nobody could see them in stores.
I
think they were like
one up.
I think it was like 45 a piece or something.
Oh,
and they were at Ollie's for the $8.99. And this dude showed a picture of Rose. And then he did ask. He was like, okay, who needs some? And I was like, look, if you could, you know, please. And then that comment came up and he had told me yes. And then I got him. When I messaged, I was like, hey, were you able to get those? And then I got back oh yeah, they were all gone when I went back. And I was like,
they're all let me send you my eBay link.
yeah. And I was like, okay. But that's the perfect point, Jesse, is I was the same. I never saw one in the store. I would have gotten it.
Yeah.
That was one. I love that show. That was such a good Disney Plus show, and the way that they had them. Then, you know, I know they do stem from the comics and everything. So here was a figure with, and I love, okay, you gave us a figure with multiple heads, but at the same time, once again, they were not available. And if you did get them, like, okay, that's cool. But
you know, back to what Machu said is like those type of characters right there, your troopers, your tracksuit mafias, whatever, those should be like, a staple, like a 4-pack on Pulse. You know, you want an instant army build right here. We got you, fam. Boom. There you go.
What do we have?
Totally
We've only had the hand ninjas and
ninjas.
The green aliens.
Green alien from what? What are you talking about? Oh, it's from Star Wars?
No, from Marvel.
Oh.
The ones that can
Oh,
shapeshift.
the scroll.
The scroll. Thank you.
Scroll.
Those were available.
Yeah.
And I think that was it as far as a troop builder type of thing. They've never revisited it at all.
Yeah.
What's up, Felipe? Says Daredevil was very disappointing. I have to finish
Really?
it.
Really?
I've liked
I
it
haven't
so
watched
far.
it yet.
I've liked it so far. But it is, I will give you this, it has been 50-50 for everybody. I've seen these comments and then I've seen the I loved it. Look at he knows that we were talking about him. Speaking of, Damien's in the house. D Blake makes. We already shot your promo, sir, but we'll shoot another one. Please remember to head on over to D Blake makes, found on Instagram. Put in your order, anything to treat yourself. And I'll say anything now because this man literally makes anything. But just as we were talking before, too, if you see him at a show and you're able to visit his booth, he does have weapons, packs, and so much more to go along with those beautiful signs that he makes for everything that you collect that you can think of, or have a conversation with them. Put in your order, use the code TheFallenFett, and receive 20% off your order.
Cha-ching.
What's up, Damien?
He makes guns. He makes web slinging effects. He makes daredevil batons. Bullet effects and stuff. Like the dude is.
I need a daredevil. I need a daredevil so I can get some of those batons from him because his are legit. The way that he ended up doing those, I like them the best. I don't have a daredevil. I have the original Marvel Legends daredevil. I never got the Spider-Man one. It's always gone. The animated one. And then everybody was talking about the new Mafex one. Like, that's the shit, and that's the one to get. And I, again, never reordered it. And so I'm just hoping that we get another Daredevil down the line. But yes, get some of those batons off of them.
For sure.
Those Mass Tracksuit Mafia heads are great. Yes.
No, right.
Yeah, no, it was perfect. I don't believe the Tracksuit Mafia ever hit Ross's or Ollie's. Lies, because I never found one. I checked so much. So yeah, as far as we go, I never found one Ollie's at Ross, but they were at Ollie's. Yeah, because I was sending Riley's Pookie Bear up there like constantly. I'm like, please, dude, just even if you go without me sending you, just grab 4. Like, I will pay you back immediately, please. You know. Jay Shot, what's up, brother? How's it going?
Hoy. What's up?
My buddy picked up 10 tracksuit for me at Ollie. See, there you go.
There you go.
They were there. They were.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys follow Disavowed action figures, but man, that guy is toy hunting like crazy. He's on the East Coast. That's where I get all my hunt knowledge from. He kills it out there. So give him a follow. And yeah, he will have my back on this one. He saw Tracksuit Mafias out there in Ollie's. I guarantee it. 100%.
Yeah, it's crazy, right? Let's see. Regular releases of Army Builders should be common. Like have Clone Troopers, Stormtroopers be in production every 2 waves or so. Or just like we've always said, I could go to Pulse right now and order 2. Boop. Seriously. It should be available. D Blake says my ears were ringing. D Balake Make says Shaney. More importantly, he makes Street Fighter signs. Yeah, those ones are badass. I'm gonna have to order one of those because speaking of Street Fighter, my collection is getting wild, and I love that I can say that. It is so much. I also just made Dan signs. See?
Oh, nice.
And we're all waiting on those, and this man's always one step ahead, for sure. 4 of what? I'll keep an eye out. 4. Well, it was the Tracksuit Mafia. I needed that. I need all these right now. I need that X-Men 2-pack. Either one. I don't have any. And then I feel like we don't see enough pictures at Ollie's of what there is, right? Like I said, they really keep that on the down low. So unless Jesse knows what's out there right now, I don't. I'm just more in tune to West Coast Ross. So that's it. Stormfire Blizzard's in the house. Stormfire sent over a package, and I got that. Thank you very much. I actually just opened it before the show. We'll be doing that. We had talked about that. We will be doing that as a giveaway coming up, and we'll make sure we intertwine what is in said package as we do the giveaway. So thank you, Stormfire, for that. He's just 4 of what? Because Ollie's doesn't have anything. That's just his point again. I know, and you're feeling like me with our Ross out here. But it is funny because the same way as you East Coasters feel about our Ross is how we feel about Ollie's. And I'm sure it is the same way. Like you're saying, my Ollie's don't got shit. And neither has my Ross since I got that one. And then I saw all these pictures of everything else dropping, and I've been back constantly. I ain't seen nothing. So I don't know.
I mean, I'm not gonna say I don't find anything at Ross because I do, but it's very few and far between when I do find something.
Yeah.
But it's usually like if I'm going somewhere and there's a Ross like in the same parking lot, sure, I'll check it out.
Oh,
If it's
you
out of my
have to.
way, I'm not gonna go there just because like
Bro, Corinne did an event for her ears one time, and it's we had to walk across the street to it, right? So we parked. Here's the building. So we parked just like this, right? Boom.
Okay.
And I was like, oh man, I got to go to the bathroom. You know, you set up. I'm gonna see what's here. I go around the corner, dude, and I swear it was like a movie or a video game, and the light shined on these 3 stores, bro. Yeah, and it was a Ross, DD's, and a Burlington. And I literally just sat there and I was like,
dude,
no shit.
that's
Oh
your
my
heaven
God.
right there.
Yeah.
Oh my
I was all
gosh.
right. I was gone for so long. Yeah. Oh my God, dude. It was
Did you get your haul on? Did you
that
find
was it.
Was
It
it
was
good?
clothes. I found shirts.
Man.
Yeah. For those who don't know, Burlington, because I'm a big guy, Burlington has had a shit ton of Marvel shirts. Expensive Marvel shirts, I might add, at like $7.99, $8.99, and you're gonna see me in a lot of Marvel shirts because they make for the big dudes over there, and they're really nice shirts. So I got some of those. Oh, let's see. I was vacuuming the other day and found your GI Joe guns. I still haven't found that, bro, at all.
Kick it.
I still haven't found it till this day.
Me,
it's so funny because even Evil Diva has asked me that before. Corinne sat and asked, just like out of nowhere, "Did you ever find that gun yet?" Nope. And she's seen me. She's known that I've like literally moved stuff in this room, pulled everything out. Nope. No gun. Not at all. It's in another universe, bro. It definitely is. Ross has been okay for others at my stores, hooked up 2 guys with turtles, but I can't find that ridiculous bat bike. The McFarlane vehicles in that, like, I never see at all. I see the pictures of it.
What bat bike? What? Which one?
I believe he's talking about the 66 Batman with the sidecar in it too.
Gotcha.
It was
that
was
was
open.
in Ross. What?
Yes. So was the Batmobile. So was the dioramas.
I found some of those actually. Yeah,
the desk, and then the figures, the carded Target figures. Do you remember those ones? Like the ones that came with surfing, and then they went really crazy on the villains, and there was a ton of the 66 villains. All those I never saw, but oh my, I saw pictures of shit ton at Ross of those. That's crazy.
It probably came from Narnia in Arizona.
I swear to God. Yeah. It was his trifecta. He was gone for an hour and a half. I swear to God I was. And I just had to go pee. I had to go pee. And I was like, oh my God.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Let's add on to that. So you have the 3 stores.
Yeah.
And then there is some sort of, I don't know, fine food or fast food establishment right there. What would it be? What would make it over the top for you?
A McDonald's and a Jack in the Box. Just literally
McDonald's,
right there.
Jack in the Box, like right in the middle.
Dude,
if
Ross, I could hit
McDonald's,
Burlington. If I could hit all 3 and then go grab some nuggies and a high C orange. Oh my God. I would go hit the 3, boom, boom, boom. Run and grab some nuggies and the high C orange to go back and make sure I didn't miss nothing.
You gotta get your dunk on, bro.
Of course. Oh yeah, it was great. When Hasbro was selling the Hellfire Army builders, I pre-ordered 5 and they canceled my order. Was told that they oversold.
Oh,
you're selling army builders. How could you oversell? They're really missing out on that. Laughing my ass off. It's been years. I swear to God, dude. It's still
a throwback, bro.
It's nowhere, bro. At all. I told you Toy Story is real and your figures are playing keep away from you. They're not going to let you find that gun. You guys always laugh and say that, and then of course with all of my freaking ghosts and entities, sometimes when I come in here and I'm just waiting for a show to start, say I'm in the green room for They're Not Dolls when I do show up early, or anything, whatever I may be, and I look over here, I swear to God, sometimes these are changed. Like all my Transformers are here, and sometimes I look at them and I'm like, I wouldn't do that. Why are they? The Autobots are back here in the corner, huddled like if they were having a meeting. I swear to God. And
Bro,
why? Why would I do that?
Oh, you set up a ring cam in your room or something. You got to capture that. We need to see it on video.
I would be too scared, bro. I would be too scared. Yeah, I would. Jack in the Box advertised for the longest time in my area and never built any. Oh, you don't have a Jack in the Box? I'm so sorry, bro. Oh my God.
Tacos. I can crush those tacos, bro.
Jack in the Box has great stoner food, but not only that, their app gives you really good deals and it adds points. I have so much free shit on my Jackbox when I don't have money. It's like, boop, get a free burger. Boop, get a free this. I swear to God, you got to get that Jack in the Box app.
Nice.
Look at Cheney's laughing as hell because he says,
when
he shows up early. Yeah.
Bro, I mean, I get it and all, but man, In-N-Out, like an In-N-Out double, like, like
that would be yours.
That's yeah. Yeah.
So you have all your stores you like to go visit, and then yours.
Yeah. In-N-Out.
I mean, the only thing that would have made that, dude, is if there was still Toys R Us around and there was like a Toys R Us in the corner. That would be it,
bro.
Like
a comic shop or like a Things from Another Universe.
Cheney knows this feeling. Well, we didn't have a lot of comic shops out here. Our comic shops here was literally a comic shop with just a small little section of figures. So, yeah, they had comics and everything, but we didn't have shops that you guys like you guys see. But I know Cheney was onto this too. Like, I loved a weekend morning to wake up early and go hit a Toys R Us. Like saying hi to the workers.
I miss that, bro.
And I'm sorry, like I go down every aisle. I don't care. Baby aisle, girls aisle, just all of them, dude. And video games.
Well, you got to look for all the figures that somebody stashed behind the diapers or something.
I swear. And that was like the best calming thing besides doing a podcast show or talking was to go walk around in the morning at Toys R Us and just see everything. You know what I mean? And then finding something. Back then, we just had magazines. We had Toy Fair. We had Lee's Toy Guide. And these showed you stuff that was like months, and then all of a sudden you see it there. I remember when I walked Toys R Us one morning, it wasn't really a great weekend going on. And I stumbled upon the commemorative anniversary of the Transformers stuff. He had just put it out. Optimus Prime, Hot Rod, all right there. Yeah. And I was just like, like that was it. Like, give me it. Oh,
I love that.
God.
I love that when you hit the NECA rep or something and like they're putting it right.
The NECA stuff was the best. And I'm sorry, I will put this. Me and Cheney were very courteous. We knew workers by their name and everything. So either I or he would walk in at any given time and it'd be like, hey, well, especially for me because of what there was. So for us at ours, it was the NECA and the Diamond came in together, like the same boxes and everything. And he's like, we have that NECA box. We haven't put it out yet. Do you want to go through it? Because he knows, like, I would go as far as to look at everything. I put it on the shelf for him. Ooh. Like that. He had somebody stocking, but he's like, okay, what do you got? And I'd have all my Nightmare figures from Diamond, the carded ones, NECA with sometimes the Alien or the Predator stuff, or those 2-packs like coming out. I was just there to pull it out of that box and just thanks, bro.
Yeah.
This made my day.
Yeah. Man. I can see you walking in there and be like, yo, what up? Secret handshake.
Everybody. Yeah. Because it was like, dude, Toys R Us was Transform, bro. I would get a call for the Transformers for the Masterpiece. Hey, I have
Oh,
one of
hell
those.
yeah. Oh, they got your number. Oh,
Yeah,
hell yeah.
the one girl up front would always call me, and she'd always say, "I have your big guys here." That's what she
Oh,
called the big guys, and
nice.
I knew it was
That's great. I
a
love that.
masterpiece transformer. Yeah, and I'd be
Mhm.
like, "Oh, okay," and then you have to figure out a way to get
I'll
over
be
there
down.
right away.
So,
Yeah,
what is he talking about? Oh, is this Jack in the
Jack,
Box? They brought
Jack in the
the
Box
mozzarella
brought back
sticks.
mozzarella sticks. Yeah, and you even get a good dipping marinara sauce
Yeah.
for reals,
Which is,
dude.
it's, dude, mozzarella sticks are so crazy because you're like, should I eat 12 string cheeses? But if I dip them and fry them, yeah, I'll eat 12 of them. Sure, why
So I've heard that. And then you know what else
not?
I always hear where I'm like, I tell somebody, I'm like, shut up, is the tortilla chips at a
Yeah,
restaurant,
I know,
right? When it
right?
goes to the table, you just ate 42 corn tortillas. Shut up.
What?
I don't care. Whatever. Yeah.
Dude, Stormfire right here. He gets a double animal
Animal
style,
style.
bro. So this is what you do. I feel you on the animal style. Get a double, but one of those patties, get a Flying Dutchman. Throw that on there, like get a Flying Dutchman on the side, right?
Okay.
Double. Put that Flying Dutchman in there,
On
animal
top of the
style,
double on the
bro.
animal. Really?
Because
Never
I
done it.
love onions. I'm
Uh-huh.
an onion guy, so yeah,
Yeah.
like get
Really?
it.
I've
They
never
have a
done it.
ton of these like secret menu stuff. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
you can go crazy at In-N-Out. But like the flavor, the quality, and the price is
Yeah.
all just like, oh
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. I do. I love me some, but I don't get animal style. I like my double,
No,
just extra spread. But I will get the animal style fries though.
extra spread. You like
Yes.
that sauce, huh?
Oh,
You get
dude,
the
like it's
saucy,
dripping everywhere.
dripping.
Yeah. I don't even care. Like you can't eat it in the car. You got to eat it
Oh
at
yeah,
home,
oh
or you got to
that's
sit down and eat it because forget it. I'm getting out of the car looking super fat with it all over my shirt. Like, no, that's extra spread to me, dude.
just
Yeah.
came out of a horror movie. Like,
Yeah.
wow.
Exactly. Trying to pump gas. Couldn't wait. Just scaring everybody at
Like,
the gas pump. Yeah. What's
oh
up, John
man.
to the Ross? Bro, I got a
Yo.
new Ross list for you, brother. I love me some mini tacos, but I have to make sure I'm near a bathroom.
Oh,
100%. Yeah. You're throwing in like a major Jack in the Box
yeah,
haul.
bro.
This is because you're on the way home, bro. Like for sure. You can't be getting a major Jack haul and say you're going to a homie's house. That's not going to happen.
No.
That can't happen. Yeah. Fireman doesn't even have an In-N-Out either. So you guys are lucky. You so
well, that is the East Coast. That's why.
Yeah. And
Nice.
Cheney was every Saturday morning. He was there.
Oh yeah.
Look at
Good old days.
Marcos was the man. He was, and that would be it, dude. It came to a point, of course, you would, hey, excuse me, I'm sorry, do you have this? To where then it was that of you didn't have to ask anymore. It was, hey, Marcos, what's up? And hey, I got a box for you. Here it is. Oh, sweet. Thank you. Yeah. Chat, who are the modifiers or painters? I got the WWE wrecking rig. I want to paint it like Optimus Prime.
I got some names for you, Stormfire.
There you go.
Hey, let me just interrupt real quick. It's been fun hanging out with you. It's been a long time. I had a lot of fun, but I got to get out of here.
You got it, brother.
I just want to say hello to the chat. It's been a while talking to you guys. It's been fun hanging out. Ernie, keep up the good work, my brother.
Anytime, brother.
I'm out.
Anytime you come on, man. Thank you so much.
Hell yeah.
Love you, Jesser.
All right, guys.
Peace
Later,
out.
guys. See ya.
Rawr. That was awesome. Thank you so much for Jesse stopping by. Yeah, we haven't talked in such a long time. That was awesome. Always love catching up with that dude. Knowledge is great there. Thank you so much, Jesse, for coming on. Marcus says, I'm trying not to be tempted into eating again. I know, right? Next time you come to SoCal, go to the Hat, Jesser. Yeah, that's the go-to now. We all need to take another visit over there. I haven't heard of the Flying Dutchman. I'm going to have to try that one of these days. Yes. There is a whole list of the secret In-N-Out items that you can get. I don't go crazy like that either because I'm such a simple, just give me what I'm used to all the time. But I do have to have the animal style fries. That's different. I don't get the animal style burger. Get the animal style fries. I love that. No one realizes it, but when you're eating an order of fries, that's like 3 to 5 potatoes. You wouldn't eat that many baked potatoes. Yeah, see? Don't hit me with that, Damien. Come on. I don't need to know that type of info. Oh, damn. What's up, Jester? What's up, Enter Shadows? How's it going? Welcome. Dude, I'm in Florida, but no Roscon here yet. No. Don't worry, dude. Ollie's. We were just talking about it. In-N-Out fries have to be well done, and chopped peppers in my burger. I like it too. I do like the well done fries. Sometimes though, I don't like to go there because it's a little bit of a longer of a wait. But you're right. See you later, Jesse. Take care, Jester. Thanks for stopping by. Later, Jesse. Well, now what are we supposed to do? Thanks, Damien. That's it. Marcus Yee, get that link. Guess the show's over. Geez, thanks a lot, bro. No, we still got about 20 minutes to go. Chamba always loves the hat and will jump in for sure. Knowledge is great. Yoko and Tommy would be like, you don't say. Knowledge of dinosaurs, bro, and figure stuff as well too. What the heck is animal style? For a burger, it's different. For the fries too, they get the grilled onions and cheese, and they cook it like together on the grill, and then the sauce that they use is the spread sauce that they call it. So your fries will now come in a carton, and they put that cheese and the onions and everything on top of the fries. They spread it out, and then they give a whole bunch of the spread sauce on top of it. It's so good. My Roscon is always barren. I know, man. It's going crazy right now, though. You know I'm kidding. Of course, David. Of course. I was in the other room and I heard you mention the hat. See? There's Matt. Everybody, you say the hat, and these guys came down. It was such an awesome weekend that we had. And we had the hat. And again, it's one of my fondest memories because it's so good. Everybody was so silent. We had a great weekend. We did so much shit. It was so much fun conversating, talking, laughing, playing with toys. Then you have that next day type of mentality, like, okay, what are we going to do? And ended up at the hat, and the food is so good. We all ordered and sat down, and I swear for a good couple of minutes, it was just silence. Like this calming silence while everybody was just grubbing down. It was so good. Nothing at Ollie's either. Went there 3 times this week. Well, I did get the recent Namor, the Jay Lee version. Bro, hit me up, bro. Let me know what you're seeing, man. There's an X-Men 3-pack, and then I don't know what figures are hitting Ollie's right now. Hook a brother up. Send me some pictures, John. Let me know, please. What wave is that? Which wave is that? That's a more important question. Evil Diva says, looks like we need to go to In-N-Out and make a video. I'm just saying content. Yeah, because of all the ways that we could. For reals. Yeah, that's so true. Show the animal style fries and the I'd probably do an animal style burger for content. It's still good. It's just the way that I don't order it. But yeah, you're absolutely right. We should take a drive down to the hat is what we should do. Get some more content there. You know what? When we have an anniversary weekend, we should stop there on the hat before we go hit up for the weekend and get some food, baby. For reals. Cornhole boards are painted, and we're going to put big Toy Migo decals on them for the meetup this year. That is sweet, dude. I can't wait. That's going to be awesome. I can't wait to check those out. It's going to be so much fun. So when people are into it, man, they're still send me a message every now and then. And I said, if this is going that way and it's going to be that big, bring your board so we can all play and, you know, have this contest going on of everybody. I mean, we could really set up a bracket, karaoke, arcades, claw machines. I can't wait. Let's see. No X-Men 3-pack. I'll hit you up this weekend. Sure, brother. Thank you. I appreciate it. You make us all East Coasters jealous. No, we have some here, but at the same time, there's some people who don't even think like In-N-Out is up to its standards that everybody talks about. And I get that. It's just because you have your favorites and what there is. Like everybody's tastes are different. What you guys have on the East Coast is way different than us. That's like Mexican food everywhere is different no matter where you go, but you have your go-to spot. And it's all different food, but I do enjoy some In-N-Out. I do love their burgers and how it is. That's good. The hat is outstanding. I will put the hat down up for some East Coast stuff too. What else? I mean, you know, Jack in the Box, like I said, is just your go-to late night munchie after the club type food. And there's a lot, you know, but you guys have the same thing too. I would love to go on a trip. I mean, geez, Yoko and Tommy are out there, and probably like all the food stuff that they send me, I'm just drooling over. I have no idea what it is, but I would love to have a Japan foodie trip and go out there and have some of what they're on. I'm way late to the party. Anyone seen that green Quicksilver? Is that even out yet? I don't think so, Stormfire, but maybe somebody can answer your question and see if it is. D Blake says, I wish my wife had that attitude. Yes, I'm very lucky. We enjoy going to places and grubbing down. Disneyland is the best, where we get to go and try food together and do all that. We'll see. Our anniversary weekend, we'll be there for some of the Star Wars stuff, and we'll try some of that Star Wars food, tell you guys how we like it, and put it up for content for you guys too, because we love enjoying and trying some of that new stuff. Her more than me, because I'm so scared, because I'm so simple and used to all my stuff. I'm like, what is that? But then half the time it turns out so bomb. Cheney, D Blake can get you custom cornhole vinyl for like $40, bro. There it is. Pretty sure Walmart already clearanced it out for $8. The green one, really? Mashable has an article that says Lego is giving away free Grogu sets for May the 4th. I didn't look into it, but came across it on Google. I'll have to see, because the Lego stores do have an event to where it's a large build of the day that you can be a part of. The lines are really usually outrageous at Lego for May the 4th, because they do have some special figures that they'll bring out, or a set that somebody's been waiting for. But then they do give these giveaways like that as well too, but it's only so many. You're lining up super early. So yeah, if you're into it and you can get it, absolutely. But Lego is also a place to check out for May the 4th stuff. They do some pretty cool stuff. John says, Stormflyer, Green Quicksilver was a Walmart exclusive, but sold out now. It was on their site for a while. I missed it as well, in hopes to get it on sale, just like the Professor X. Okay. I will keep my eye out for both of you guys. Stormfire, send me a picture of it in our chat, so I can save it and know which one you guys are talking about, for both of you, please. We already have a hookup, but if it falls through, I'll hit you up, sir. There you go, Damien. Thank you very much. Canceled out, does that mean it will hit Ross and Ollie's something soonish, maybe? Who knows, man? With everything that's out there right now, like I said, some of the stuff that's hitting Ross right now is still up on Pulse and Amazon, like those 2 waves, those Black Series figures. It's wild right now what is out there and what's going on. If you do know what is going down at Ollie's on the East Coast and you're watching this, hit me up in the DMs, send me some of the pictures, so I can see what's going on over there, or vice versa. Let's get some hookup and try and help. Like I said, I am looking for that Black Heart wave. I need a couple to go, and I'd greatly appreciate the help. In return, let me know. Like tonight, I know Cheney needs 2 of them. He's on the list. Who else do we have? Rick Dom, the homie, needs the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. That exclusive. That's awesome. You got it. You're on the list. And I have some other people too that we've been looking for. So it's very fortunate in this community that we have, and the way that we can help each other and hook everybody up. Again, it's not a necessity or, hey, I need that right away. But at these $5.99, I just really want that Black Heart figure. And if we can get that, like I said, Jimmy Woo showing up, and that Khonshu is, oh my God, he's an awesome figure. I was never able to get that wave either, but I haven't seen more of that wave, so I'm not getting too excited for that yet. But maybe hopefully that's going to show up too. But like we said earlier, we do have the Zabu wave hitting. And as far as me, I need 1 and number 4 of the Zabu wave. So that's Thor and Red Widow. So Black Winter Thor and Red Widow is what I need from the Zabu wave. We'll show it right there. I need 1 and 4. And I'm telling you, if you see a cable, you automatically pick that up for yourself or a homie that needs it. Black Heart Wave. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah, there you go. I need them all. Only one that I found on Brother Voodoo. What I'm saying though is they are out there. So here's what that Black Heart Wave looks like. I will also be putting this up in my Instagram stories. So far though, what I said earlier that has been showing up is Lilith, Damien Hellstorm, Dracula, and Brother Voodoo. I know I've actually seen pictures of. So yeah, my mistake. I paid full price for Green Quicksilver. I'm a chump. No, you're not, sir. Is Blackheart in Ollie's? I don't know. What else should I look out for? Ollie's is a mystery to us. We were saying, John, because I don't have a lot of people on the East Coast that hit up Ollie's all the time or like, hey, Ernie, do you need this? Check this out. It's always Riley's Pookie Bear who goes for me, and then he FaceTimes me, and I'm like, ooh, yes. So I don't know what's hitting me. I saw pictures of that X-Men 3-pack about 2 weeks ago. They were back. They had them once before, right before Christmas. They're back now, and they're only $9.99 for the 3-pack. And I don't have any of those, so I need those. Marvel Legends were all over the place, and so was G.I. Joe and Black Series. So as far as what they have now, I don't know about Ollie's. Ross, though, I'm going to put it up in my stories, and I'll show you what I've seen at Ross that is super cool. Now, remember, Ross is full of the Loyal Subjects turtle stuff, like everywhere. So is DD's. And wrestling figures. They have tons of AEW. They are getting in the Mattel WWE figures. What is that called? Are they called Ultimates? They're getting in the $30 ones, and they're $19. They've had Seth Rollins. Who else did they have? They've had Hogan. I saw quite a few different ones. Triple H. I saw Triple H, but I don't do those. And Power Rangers. Tons of the Hasbro Power Rangers line has been out. They've also had Jada showing up there. Jada, the vehicles, the cars, the little mini cars have been showing up with the tiny little static figure with it. And then they've had the bigger cars of like anime and other ones that like badass. And those have been $9.99. I've been real close to getting them, but have kept myself safe. And so there's a lot, like I'm saying, that's showing at Ross. What I'm just posting and telling you about is my cup of tea and what I've been out there to get. Your best way to look at the Ross stuff and everything that they have, like I was telling Jesse, they do even have the Jurassic Park stuff, is always Arizona Toy Hunters Guild, of course, for everything. Mike, hit him up. Arizona is Narnia. And then there's Brick University and In Pursuit of Toys. As far as I know, that I always see posting Ross stuff. The Marvel Legends Blackheart. Okay. Yeah, that whole line. Which X-Men 3-pack? The ones in their suits, Cheney, the yellow and blue. Somebody mentioned it earlier, who they were. The Wolverine came out on a separate retro card. And then, it was Gambit, Storm, and like that in the yellow and blue suits. Those 2 different 3-packs were at Ollie's for $9.99. I need Ultimates. Andre So Bad, giving up finding it. I haven't seen that one posted up. Yes, Marcus, the Power Rangers Lightning Collections, rest in peace. They have tons of those at Ross too, but I don't do Power Rangers. So far, what I saw at Ollie's is Marvel Legends, the Eternals wave, some What If wave, and Smart Hulk. Not full wave though. Pretty bare compared to the holidays. I'll have to look up that Smart Hulk wave because I don't have anything from that, and I'm missing some of the Hulks. I do collect a lot of the Hulk stuff, so I'll hit you up, John, and I'll let you know. But let me know. Okay, gotcha. They've been on Amazon for pretty decent prices too. Okay, cool. So I don't know if it was just a massive ones that had gone out, but I saw tons of pictures of them at Ollie's for that. So we'll see what happens. But that's it for tonight, guys. Thank you so much. I hope you have a heck of a week and a great weekend. Be safe out there. Happy hunting. Send me a questions in my Instagram DM if you have any, or if you want to help out on this hunt, or you're also looking for something. Again, later tonight, I'll try and now post daily on that Ross Finds so we can help each other out. I got everybody here down for what they need in the Federation. Thank you so much. Don't forget, thanks, DK, you too. Don't forget, you can find us here every night at 6 p.m. The Fallen Fett Chronicles, found right here on this YouTube channel. Shout out to Yoko, Dario, and Tommy. Yoko and Dario are out in Japan having a blast. Dario, I hope you had a good day at work. I love you guys. Miss you. Can't wait till you come back and hear all the stories and hear how it all went down. And then right now, for Star Wars news and some of our guesses about Celebration, head on over to the Sarlacc Digest. All the links are below. We're going to do some Star Wars talk right now. Jump in line for Andor like we do. So hit that up. Don't forget to hit up Tashi Station Emporium for all your figure stand needs. Hit up D Blake Makes on Instagram. Use the code FallenFett for 20% off your next order. We went over everything that the man does. He's amazing. Go put in an order over there and get hooked up. Treat yourself. From Damien. Thanks for stopping by tonight. Shout out to Jesser for being here as well. Thank you so much. Shout out to Between Two Sentinels, the warm-up show right before this, who go on at 5 p.m. on Wednesdays as well, too. And then tomorrow, going and touring around, check out DK once again, as Kevin is still gone. Then hop on over to Toy Migos. They're Not Dolls. Hopefully a full crew tomorrow. Go over some more toy news and check us out. And then hopefully out of this whole celebration thing, the return of the Boba Squadron. That's what you can do. Keep up with the Fett work. Find me on all those channels and much more. We'll be having more Disney content coming up and loading more stuff up. So have a safe weekend. Have a good week. I know it's going quick and it's going to be long, but I believe in you. You can do it. We'll see you here next week. I love you guys. Trying to get this all set and get out of here. And thanks for being here tonight or being part of the replay crew. See you next week. Peace.